Basel Adra is a Palestinian filmmaker and Yuval Abraham is his Israeli co-director. They only live 30 minutes apart, but their journeys to get to the premiere of a documentary No Other Land at the Berlin Film Festival were widely different. It took Adra 30 hours from his West Bank home, while Abraham's journey was 4 hours long.
A little bit difficult. I have to ask for visa and then have to travel from the West Bank to Jordan and going crossing the checkpoints and the borders and then to Jordan and then to fly. Isn't easy, but we make it.
The duo spent 5 years making their film. It documents Adra's struggles to preserve his village Masafer as Israeli forces officially set on building a military training ground and settlers steadily encroach in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. It exposes the parallel realities faced by the two friends. Abraham, with the freedom to travel anywhere with his yellow Israeli number plate, and Adra, confined to a territory continually shrinking for Palestinians. Though they are firm friends, Abraham cannot hide the shame he feels at the freedom he enjoys that Adra does not, while Adra cannot always spare his friend from the anger he feels.
And I think our understanding that we see one another and we see the injustice and we are fighting together to end it helped us. It helped us through the violence of October 7th and the violence that has been continuing for 135 days in Gaza. So what we are doing is to try to stop the violence by ending the occupation and working for a political solution that will promise that we are equal.
Israel captured the West Bank in the 1967 Middle East War and has steadily expanded Jewish settlements there. Palestinians envisaged the West Bank as part of an eventual independent state. The situation in the West Bank has only worsened in the past 2 years. In December, the United Nations said some 300 Palestinians had been killed there since the war in Gaza broke out with a Hamas raid into southern Israel last October 7, and almost 5,000 detained. It said security forces had caused many of the deaths. Right groups have also blamed armed Israeli settlers for attacks. Israel dismissed the report as ridiculous. The Berlinale Festival selected the film shortly after the Israeli-Hamas war started.